When asked what's the best Batman movie, I bet a lot of people would pick The Dark Knight, The Batman, or even the Lego Batman movie. And I don't blame you for saying so, because over his 83-year existence, Batman has had some banger movies, but all fail in comparison to this hidden gem. Goddamn, that's a really good theme. Mask of the Phantasm is one of the best movies I've ever watched, and perfectly captures Bruce Wayne's character and acts as an origin story for Batman the Animated Series, although this still works as a standalone movie on its own right. But if it's connected to one of the most critically acclaimed Batman series of all time, why isn't it talked about as much? 2 words. Warner Brothers. That's right, baby, it's everyone's favorite meddlers, WB. Originally, the movie was planned to be a direct-to-video animated movie, but Warner Bros. Decided to aim for a theatrical release, rushing the last 8 months of production and having very little marketing up to its release on Christmas Day, 1993. With a budget of $6 million and only making $5.6 million at the box office, making it a major flop. Still, its home release, the movie saw a spike in success. The beginning of the movie is just peak cinema, with the camera moving through Gotham's skyline with a godly theme composed by the late Shirley Walker. The movie then continues with pretty typical Batman stuff, mobsters making deals and getting curb stomped by the freaking Bat, until the big boss Chucky Saul makes a run for it, until he runs into Phantasm, who somehow everyone in this movie mistakes for Batman. Anyway, Chucky gets completely annihilated and Batman gets blamed for his death because people saw him at the crime scene. Batman gets marked as a serial killer for the rest of the movie. Back at the Batcave, Batman finds some leftover vapor from the gas that the Phantasm used on a piece of glass. We never find out how the fog actually works, but it can just teleport people, because comics, I guess. Alfred makes the mistake of asking Bruce to talk to other people, and he responds like an edgy 14-year-old.
You think you know everything about me, don't you?
I dive at your bottom. I bloody well ought to, sir.
Well, you're wrong.
We flash back to some years ago when Bruce was starting out as Batman, and we get to see Bruce's first attempt at being a vigilante, which goes about as well as you'd think. But most importantly, we get to see him meet Andrea for the first time, who was Bruce's first love interest, whose dad was caught up in the mob and was axed by...
Well, I'm the Joker, baby!
before he fell into a vat of chemicals, confirming as well that in the animated universe, the Red Hood doesn't really exist, at least under the mantle of the Joker. The major downside from these flashbacks is that we get one of the edgiest lines in the movie.
But I didn't see this coming. I didn't count on being happy.
But I still think it works at showing Bruce's struggle of trying to move on from the death of his parents. Back in the present, Batman does a bit of stalking and finds Andrea talking to the new councilman, who secretly was involved with the death of her dad and gets one of the best send-offs in the movie.
Good heavens! Councilman, please, you've got to control yourself.
I'm trying, for God's sake!
Here's a relaxant order, Doctor.
I need some help. Hold him still. Councilman, please. That's it. That's
We continue to see the Phantasm's kill streak growing, which starts to scare the head boss of the gang, who gets the Hector Salamanca treatment a decade before Breaking Bad. Which leads to Batman getting mistaken for the Phantasm and getting his shit kicked in by the GCPD. But he gets out of there thanks to Andrea, who conveniently shows up in a car to save him. So not fully trusting Andrea for being the Phantasm, Batman does a bit of snooping at her apartment and almost gets blown up by the Society Man. Meanwhile, at Joker's place, Andrea shows up to kill him, and we get a surprisingly equally matched fight in the movie, until the Bat shows up to stop Andrea from killing Joker, and we get the best fight in the entire movie. Batman and Joker fighting on a model scale set of Gotham, until Joker activates his trap card by blowing up the entire amusement park, after getting his face kicked in by Batman. Andrea takes Joker and dips, and it's implied that she might have killed him, but Then again, Joker dies like in 50 different movies in DCAU. Finally, the movie ends with Andrea leaving Gotham for good, and Batman continues to be lonely with a godly ending scene. Once again, that theme slaps. If you haven't seen Mask of the Phantasm, even if you watched to the end of this video, you should still watch it because I still left out some incredible moments from the movie. And it's just one of the best Batman movies of all time, and just an incredible movie in general. I'd give Mask of the Phantasm a 9 out of 10.